Okay, let's take a walk around this deregistration. So it's 86, 87. I think it's an 87 model, this one. Porsche 944 Lux, finished in black with black interior, classic colour. Standard spec car really. It's got a matching set of Pirelli P6000 tyres on it all round. But aside from that, it's just got slightly muddy as I've just driven it through a load of puddles. But aside from that, it's as it should be really. We'll go around in a bit more detail. There's one or two blemishes on it here and there. Nothing too critical, but we'll just go around it anyway and point them out. Around the front end, bit stone chipped as you'd expect, especially on the front panel there. A couple of stone chips that have turned into sort of bigger bubbles that are just coming up there and there and there and stuff. A couple of minor bits on there, and a couple of minor chips and stuff on the headlamp visors. Bonnet, a couple of bigger stone chips, one there and a couple on the edge here that are, say, a little bit bigger. Just watermarks really on the bonnet from where it's been washed. Black is obviously virtually impossible to keep clean and to stop watermarks, but there you go. Around the front apron and front spoil and everything, it all looks pretty tidy and clean. We've got possibly, actually a very, very slight dink there, very, very slight depression just on the very edge of the wing. Really minor, but I'll mention it anyway. And just where it's a little bit of paint loss just there. Looking down the near side, it all looks pretty straight and true for a 944. The only thing it has got is a bit of a mystery to me. Just around where the bumper joins the wing, but I'll come to it on the door as well, on the swage line, the paint is slightly flat, and I don't really understand why. It looks like it's possibly had a repaint just around there, and the same on the door. And listen, I mean, some of them did have rubbing strips on the doors. This one hasn't got them now, but it's possible it did have, but quite why it'd be slightly flat there as well, I'm not really sure. I can't explain it. It is there. It doesn't absolutely jump out at you. Certainly in the photos you can't really see it, but there is a very, very slight sort of colour variance just there, and the same here, just behind the indicator, between there and there. There's a little bit of paint loss just in the middle here, and then along the door between where my fingers are, sort of where the swage line's in the middle of it. I don't know. I was thinking it was the rubbing strips have been taken off because they don't all have them, but I don't really know what it is. A little bit of paint loss there, and just along here. Actually, it's not paint loss; it's just something in. It's I think this has had the rubbing strips on them because this stuff's coming off. It's from my finger. I thought it was paint loss, but it's not. Not sure. Actually looks as if it's paint that's covered up. Yeah, it's primer that's been put on there to cover up a scratch. So yeah, a little bit of blemish on the door, and that also goes into the near side rear wing just there. Being black, of course, it shows every mark. There are a couple of scratches in the doors just up here, and on the near side rear wings a sort of large key scratch that goes from there to there. We'll go back to the screen on the near side. That's all good there, that's no problem at all. The roof is nice, there's a big paint chip just there on the edge of the roof itself, but apart from that it's good. Interior is very nice on this one actually, new carpets. The seats are in good shape, both driver and front passenger seat. Rear seats have got seat belts in them. No, the interior is quite super actually, it's very good. Near side rear quarters obviously had some paint at some point, and probably a little bit of filler in it just down here. It's clearly had some paint. You can see a run in the paint there's a couple of scratches and stuff here, so possibly a little bit of filler down there. Tail panel's good. It's nice inside the boot lid. It has got the luggage cover, except the clips have broken off the end of it, so if you put some new clips on you might have a working luggage cover again. Offside, once again, looks pretty straight and true. Same applies on the offside, in actual fact, as the near side. You've got, I think it's had some paint work just on the back of the offside rear arch as well, just around here. And once again, you've got the slight flatness on the, sort of about that distance on the door. I don't know if it'll polish out or what, really. It's, as I say, a bit of a head scratcher for me. A little bit there just before the indicator, but oddly enough none here on the which it has got on the near side, so I really don't know. It's not, I mean, you can barely see it from where I'm standing here, but it is there, and I don't want people coming down going, oh, you didn't tell me about that, so we are telling you about it. Screen on the driver's side is nice, driver's door's good, driver's seat is all very nice, one or two very, very tiny nicks just in the trim here, but no more than that. It's not worn the way a lot of them normally get. One thing, the switch for the electric seat height adjustment needs replacement, so the previous owner told me he had actually disconnected the switches, so that one isn't working at the minute, although he assures me it does work, the motor's fine, but because this one needs replacement he did actually disconnect the motor for it. It's sat pretty low at the minute for people like me, but that's about it. Nice driving 944. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353 or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. End.